It's the Behind the Shades show.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Behind the Shades. Today, I want to speak about the impact that our childhood has on us. What do I mean? Many of us are told to go to school, get good grades, and you end up being married, have a family, and live happily ever after. But unfortunately, for so many of us, we go to school, we work hard, and that is our focus. And then we don't realize that we also have to put the same amount of work into getting that relationship, that family. So I want to share something that Shannon Sharpe spoke about when it comes to this.
I made the mistake that you make.
What?
I put work in front of everything,
Sure.
and I missed out on a lot of great relationships.
Would you rather be up and without a woman, or would you rather be with the woman and not as up as you are?
You want me to tell you God honest truth?
Yeah.
I'd rather be up, not up as much, and have somebody.
For real?
I do it.
For many of us, we think success equals success within the household, within the bedroom, and with a family. Hindsight teaches us differently. Sometimes we work so hard, we forget, we neglect, we don't identify what we actually have to do to get the family or the relationship that we want. Shannon Sharpe, successful career, football player, podcaster, name it, he probably has it, except someone to share it with. And that's where a lot of men and women, I would say probably after 40, when they've identified their career, struggle with. They look back in their 40s, in their 50s, and in their 60s, and they've made all these contributions to their bank accounts. They made the deposits, and they're building the balance. But unfortunately, when it comes to the relationship and emotional bank account, withdrawals. Because they're taking from here to fill from here, but they're never taking a moment to say, maybe I should start taking from here and pouring into here. Or maybe I should slow down here and focus more on here. That is the problem that so many people face either at midlife or a couple years after it. And the problem with family and relationships is that time is not on your side. Time isn't your friend when it comes to building a family. Definitely not starting one. For the women out there, you have to start it before a certain age. For the men out there, you have to spend the time working on yourself to be able to attract and obtain that type of relationship from the women. But what happens? You have women focus on their career. You have men focus on their career. Both are in the race to outperform the other, forgetting that they both need each other. And it's sad to hear that so many people who found success within their job, within their passion, don't have anyone to share it with.
I hate that we even talking about these dynamics because they're going to fry me up, and it's going to be a very viral interview. But, man, I wish I wasn't so triggering to the internet, but, man, I wish it was a safe space for women to really have these type of conversations. Because it's unfortunate, like, even when I look at it, one of my therapists is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't like I'm confiding in a man to go get a man opinion or whatever. I really want to know the dynamics of women and how we're supposed to feel.
I've only had women as therapists.
But we don't feel comfortable telling that to our partners. Because as soon as you get vulnerable with your partner, they look at you different.
Yep.
That's a fear a lot of people have. A lot of people have the fear of being vulnerable in their relationship with their partner. So what do? They forget about relationships altogether. Or worse yet, they're emotionally unavailable, which isn't fair to the person that they're with because that person wants to connect with them on a physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental level. It's the four pillars of health. Not only if it's the four pillars of your day-to-day health, it's the four pillars of your relationship health. You can't be deficient in one area and expect the other person to continue to pour into that cup that has a hole at the bottom. It will never be filled. And for so many people, it goes back to their childhood. They may feel that a parent wasn't available. They may feel that someone was abandoned. They may feel and feel and feel, but they were never able to express it. That is where so many men and women struggle with. So when you hear these two want these things, there's something that's holding them back. And that something is so deeply rooted inside of them that they struggle to separate from it. But here's the advice to each and every one of you. The beautiful thing about women and men is this. Women have the power to inspire a man to conquer the world in so many different ways. Men have the power to make the world so beautiful to a woman that she could create and nurture and grow anything in the world. So when they're separated, they're wandering. Either they're knowingly searching for it or they're unknowingly searching for it. But something inside them is telling them to come together to create this beautiful thing. Unfortunately, there's obstacles in the way. Some of us are unable to identify those obstacles. Some of us ignore them. Some of us are creating the very obstacle in our life that's preventing us from finding happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, don't live your life in the pursuit of things that don't really matter in the long run.